Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Now, there's something wrong with EDI, so let's go to the AI core and check that.
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find.
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter. We'll follow your lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. EDI, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
EDI?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled, thus the fire.
EDI, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Now, this is, by all accounts, pretty dumb. Because, first of all, it's pretty dumb that she even attempted that without telling anyone, and her response wasn't really a response to what I said, because it wasn't the matter of others helping her, necessarily. It was the matter of others being prepared for some possible complications. She left everyone in the dark. That's incredibly irresponsible and stupid. And what is also kind of dumb, to me personally, is including EDI as a squad mate, where you have so many characters, so many cool characters from Mass Effect 1 and 2 that do not return into the crew, that I think would have been much more interesting than just having EDI as a squad mate. Like, I'm not really sure what they were thinking when designing the roster of available characters in Mass Effect 3.
Was that EDI who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this. Commander.
So overall, I'm not a fan, not a big fan of that development. I
Two
think
of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir. How's it going? How's it going?
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palvin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palvin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning. Hello again. Hello again.
okay, nothing new here.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes, we called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones he encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight. Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers. Perhaps later, Commander.
Nothing to report, Commander.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check. Sir. Sir.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about EDI.
EDI is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had EDI perform an analysis. It's fake. EDI thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Traynor, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Commander? Commander?
This is actually a time-critical mission. There are a few of them in Mass Effect 3, so I will do it right away. And then decide my next move from there.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that EDI was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, EDI. Yes, you are. Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated. Commander? Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
That's a very difficult question for militaries, right? But I believe generally, yes. But they shouldn't expect necessarily to get away with it afterwards. Obviously, there will, in each such case, there will be an investigation afterwards to check out whether that was warranted in a given situation. And there is an argument to be made that if you outright state that it should be allowed, it makes this presupposition to your subordinates that they don't really need to listen to you if they think you're wrong, which is kind of disastrous for the whole chain of command. But, you know, the alternative is kind of how you, the alternative is kind of sometimes how you get to Third Reich. Like, if you have people just, relentlessly drilled into, questionless obedience, and then them having this shield of, oh, I wasn't actually allowed, I had to follow those orders, even though I knew they were wrong, then, that's a danger as well. Generally, when push comes to shove between the two extremes, I think I just value ethics more than I value efficiency, which probably doesn't make me that great of a commander, which is why I'm pretty thankful I'm not in the military. Those kind of decisions are very difficult, actually, but generally I would say yes.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Well, yes. If, I talked a couple of times about how I view true AI as being in no way inferior to organic life. It's different, sure, but I do think they are people, and, she as a person is entitled to basically have her own opinion on morality as well. She shouldn't have to be beholden to what is my opinion on morality.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed. Yes, Shepard?
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
Okay, I think Shepard's horrified face was a bit over the top.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Wait, so we technically speaking kidnapped people from Earth and like pressed them into service on our ship? That's kind of weird, actually.
Carry on, EDI.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Yeoman Fitch to the AI core. Cleanup on the AI core. Bring a vac unit capable of disposing of foam. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go. So I will go to Grissom Academy first, because as I said, I do remember it's a timed mission. And rescue the students. Okay. Cerberus lab. I will do the side quests afterwards, but I will do this first. A modestly sized hydrogen-helium Jovian planet, Europa is close enough and reflective enough to be seen in Elysium's night sky. Its orbit is in retrograde, possibly indicating that it was an extrasolar capture. Human and alien consortiums compete fiercely for the right to gather helium-3 from the planet, since Elysium's favorable position along trade routes means high profits. A large terrestrial planet with wide, cold deserts, Sidon has a trace atmosphere that is principally carbon monoxide. Alliance planners found its gravity agreeable, however, and built a small domed research facility in the planet in the 2160s. The project was classified until recently, when Blue Sun mercenaries who allegedly attacked the facility were apprehended and brought to trial, revealing the facility's existence in open court. Eager to counter the negative publicity, Elysium investment firms now advertise that Sidon is free of military facilities and just minutes away from the Garden World, thanks to the recent improvements in the faster-than-light travel. Whether or not the marketing attracts development remains to be seen. Tyre is wrapped in a crushing atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide that make for a blistering oven of a planet. Clouds of ash from volcanic eruptions trigger frequent lightning storms on the surface, and the majority of its mineral deposits are metal poor, not worth the expense of mining. The largest object in the Klein Belt, Gilead, is a stony dwarf planet of rock and ice, mined for its nickel. It's notable for a recent collision with another asteroid. The residents have several weeks of advance warning and set up recording devices before they evacuated the planet. After selling footage of the asteroid strike to extranet news corporations, the residents found that they were now somewhat famous, as well as a little wealthier than before. Of the 221 residents, all but 25 proceeded to leave the nickel business. Colony founded in 2180, population 25, capital Ephesus. When searching for a colony to retire to, Alliance hero John Grissom said he wanted the one where the sun has a decency to set at a reasonable time. Elysium fulfilled that criteria and many more, featuring low gravity, tolerable atmospheric pressure, and suitable climate. Humans and alien alike flocked to the Alpine paradise early in the colonial years, and the planet remains a vibrant hub for both visitors and permanent residents. Security is a constant concern for Elysium. The planet has suffered several pirate attacks, including the Skillian Blitz of 2176. Elysium's airspace is secured by mobile planetary defense cannons. Its armed starship complement is relatively light. Material and material and volunteers from Elysium formed the second part of the Alliance Second Fleet, which was stationed near Arcturus before the fleet was destroyed by the Reapers. Colony founded in 2160, population 8.3 million and 223,500 on orbital stations, capital Illyria. The stated mission of the Grissom Academy, commissioned in 2176, is to serve a student population demonstrating excellence and passion for math, science and liberal arts. Its entirely human student body ranges in age from the early teens to mid-20s. Although the fact is not heavily advertised, the institution offers classes for students with biotic capability. The school's Ascension project seeks to train those students and integrate them into normal society. Population 8,620. Okay, I will be taking Javik. And I actually might take EDI, because I think she might have some unique dialogue with a certain character, given what happened in Mass Effect 2. Wow, each of them is like dumber. This gives the robot cleavage. Like, how stupid can you really be? And the stupidest part is, you know, it's difficult to see, or next to impossible to see in conversation, but I'm pretty sure that the body has certain anatomical detail that you have to be a special kind of person to include on an android. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I dislike this cleavage idea, and the glasses are kind of stupid as well. Okay, what would I want now? Sticky grenade or fitness? Fitness gives me more health and shields and barriers. I will take this for survivability's sake, because I am dying quite a lot. Defense matrix. Reinforced armor with protective currents. Decoy. Distract an opponent. Okay, I'll go for overload for now. It's a pretty straightforward support power. What about Javik? What does he have? Plague an opponent with a persistent damaging biotic field. Okay. Increase damage or increase power duration. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what? 12 additional seconds with 29 damage per second. I'm pretty sure this actually might scale to a higher increase than this, so I'm going to take this. Slows the target movement by 30%. Okay, pretty cool as far as stopping power goes. increase damage by 50% or increase damage to armor and barriers by 75. Yeah, pretty much everyone is armored or has shields. Lift grenade. Pool, slam. Okay, let's develop pool. Launch 2 pool projectiles to seek 2 targets instead of 1. Okay, pretty cool.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy, this is Kaylee Sanders, director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I? Come and get me.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
This is the questionable sort of anatomical detail that I was talking about. Although you can't really see it in that lighting, but that may be for the best. Like, what kind of deranged, weird person puts something like that on an android metallic body to have permanently in the view? Like, you know, with humans, that only happens with some particular, you know, choice of tight-fitting clothing, whereas she doesn't even have a choice. She's just, you know, presenting that to the world like 100% of the time because some weirdo in the Cerberus R&D department designed her like that.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met... God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off-world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Now, it does seem pretty weird that nobody is questioning Javik's presence, because...
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Because, based on all they know, he's some kind of a weird alien that nobody has ever seen. Like, why don't they question what he is? Like, I know the logical answer is because they didn't record a ton of additional dialogue for that to happen, but that only highlights how much of an outlier having a living Prothean is in the story and how convoluted it makes it. That's just wrong. It's a very inefficient use of your arms, mate. Although I guess I'm one to talk, because that was a very inefficient use of my time, looking at you being kidnapped without doing anything.
Attention all students. Cerberus troops have taken control of this station. We have no desire to hurt you. Surrender and you will not be harmed. Resist and we can't guarantee your safety.
Drop the barrier. Now. Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says that you're alive. But your sister, she found you. You give us trouble, we'll fight her.
The Cerberus can keep you safe. We're the only ones who can.
Objective spotted. Javik, get the cover.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders and security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
So where to now? This just loops back, right? Oh right, there is a giant broken window here, which I somehow failed to see. Tactical analysis review. Unshielded opponent approaching at 2 o'clock. Shielded opponent approaching at 12 o'clock, both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take them down? You choose Shockwave, a Corricancer, Singularity followed by Warp. Your Shockwave is inadequate against a shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against the heavy pistol for Singularity to catch both. A warp on a nice unstable biotic field created by the Singularity results in an explosion, neutralizing both enemies.
Holy Marizan, can you hear us? We found your mother and father. They're safe at a Cerberus sanctuary. Surrender, and you can see them again. But we can only help you if you let us.
Instructor's log. The kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without way more training, not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I would ever care this much, but I won't let them hurt me. They are my kids, mine. No! Okay, I totally didn't see that grenade. For whatever reason.
She's injured. If you wish to save her, act quickly, though it could delay us.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
You are the best and the brightest that humanity has to offer. Cerberus can give you the tools you need. You need us, and we need you, if our work is to succeed.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Is this thing working? Shepard, you're a miracle worker. Students, if you can hear me, this is Kaylee Sanders. I am still alive and help is coming. Commander Shepard and an Alliance team are here to rescue us. Stay safe, get to me if you can, or send me a message if you need help. I'm at the security station near the room where we had Holly's birthday party.
Eat this!
Jack!
Shepard?
trained military force. They need support.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledge. As you wish. Of course, Commander. Confirmed.
The students aren't a trained military force. They need support.
It is done.
Right.
Confirmed. As you wish. Yes, Commander.
High priority target, capture priority Alpha, Wrangly, bring back alive at all costs, vital retrieval subject due to high level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores, considered prime candidate for the indoctrination and high level enhancement for subsequent long-term infiltration relocation. Oh, come on! Okay, that was pretty dumb of me. I got a little overconfident there. Oh, really?
Students aren't a trained military force. They need support.
Okay, read that.
Get ready, more on the way. Shepard, keep him off us.
Yes, Commander.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the King of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
Jack's personality appears largely unchanged.
Hey, Edie. Nice body. Now you look like a sex bot instead of a sex toy. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah. I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well,
what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place. Ugh, I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But?
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
Have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
I really like Jack's character development.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry. So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Wonder why she never mentioned it.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here. Maybe we've got a chance.
Just drink your juice. You'll be fine.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here.
You hear Cerberus?
Maybe we've got a chance.
Names? They must have files on all of us.
Why? Who'd make a file on you? Your biotics can barely lift 100 kilos.
Yeah, but at least I passed biomathematics.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander. We'll be ready when you need us, Commander. Here.
Which beach?
William, Hotel Azure has a resort beach with waves and everything. Nothing but lonely Asari girls as far as you can see.
That's assuming the Reapers haven't hit Ilium yet.
You keep thinking like that, you'll die on the station. You gotta find something and focus on it.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Maybe I need something other than some hot blue alien women to focus on.
Hey, you don't go for a SAR, you can, I don't know, it's a big galaxy out there.
I don't need something out there.
Well, then what do you? Hey, or maybe when this is over, we could get some coffee or something?
You sure I wouldn't be interrupting your beach trip?
You wear that green dress you wore at Holly's birthday party. You can interrupt anything you want.
I think I can make that happen.
You said directly above the door. Which is, by all accounts, over here.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
More health, always nice. Do we need to talk further?
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
Stay close.
Good.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
No. How does he see me actually? Okay, I'm dead. I walked straight into that. Although that doesn't answer my question. How do they see me when I'm cloaked?
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
It is done. I will comply.
We can go through that side area.
Oh, that was quite a fight, actually.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Nice one, Franklin. Stay dodgeball, Rodriguez. Keep your damn barriers up. Right. Damn it.
okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Okay, so this is the way forward. But this is not where I came from. I came from down here. Okay, this is just a dead end.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology.
It's a handheld multi-core solution based on Psychonics barrier technology, Jackhole. And it's pronounced Octavia.
Why don't you come out peacefully?
Why don't you bite me?
Your cousin Joanna is already on the shuttle, Octavia. Don't you want to make sure she's safe?
Bring her here.
What?
Bring her here so I can see her, you damn liar. You think I'm gonna take your word for it?
Fire! We got one dead.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes. He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks much healthier.
I remember you. The Normandy computer. Sorry.
No apology is necessary.
Okay, so this is David Archer from the Overlord DLC. It's nice to see that he's been doing well. The music is back from the end of the Overlord DLC, which was, you know, a rather gut-wrenching scene, especially combined with the music. The music itself is kind of sad.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Okay, this is the docking bay, but first, let's go in here. Okay, it wasn't nearly as many guns as you promised, but you know, it is what it is.
Looks like schematics for AMP interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Well, it's shepherding time. Assuming I can fit through the door frame.
Up top!
Okay, that was...
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
That was pretty enjoyable, actually. John Grissom, founder.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez?
Screw you, ma'am. I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
I think it's better to use them as support because they don't have any actual military experience. All they did was practice, so, you know, it seems a little bit too risky maybe to just throw them at the front lines.
They're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Okay, this episode was in fact way too long because I thought I would be able to wrap it up like in an hour, but I died a couple of times along the way and the fights were actually pretty long. So that's all for this one and I will see you in the next one. Bye!